to invite Mr. Kenan Moody. I bumped to him over this weekend, and I, in a way, forced him to come chat to me because he said he's very camera shy. But anyway, so yeah, we are going to chat to Kenan Moody. Meneer, hoe gaan dit?
Ik kan niet kwamen, een beetje nou gelukkig om een beetje af te krijgen, een beetje vakantie, een beetje weer in die wereld te wist, zo ja, geniet het nu.
Hoe lang is je nou weer terug?
Ik is nou zo voor 2 weken hier.
En dan wanneer gaan jullie weer terug?
Dus ja, als dat beginnen is weer, zijn we pre-season al voor die tournament op nou.
11 november?
Ja.
Oké, cool.
Dat was nog een dikke teken.
Nice man, zeg maar mijn primaries, ik zie je was bij Klein Boys daar en toe ga je Westwood landbouw toe.
Ja, zo, hij was een beetje een shocking move. Alles zoals hij zich vraagt wat ik toch tot nu toe kreeg.
Hoe kom?
Van, zeg maar, een van die beste scholen en dan ga je naar een kleine school toe. Maar ik ben zoals hij, kon niet, zoals nou als ik terugkijk, denk ik als een beter move wat ik kon maken in die tijd. En dan ben ik zo bij develop, zo bij geleerd. Zo ben ik eens bij blik, ik weet niet waar die besluit we daar gekomen met maar net iets.
Oh, was je niet involved in die besluit?
Nee, zoals ik was, maar zoals ik zie me was zo'n gut feeling dat ik moet gaan zo. Toen vat ik maar die kans en ik was de enigste of niemand van mijn familie of niemand weet eigenlijk van die school geweten is.
Ja. Zeg ook een beetje van je childhood, kom je van rugby familie of was hij, ik weet je broer is long jumper, triple long jumper, maar als jij een rugby familie?
Ja, ik ben dus oké, zoals ik zei, ik ken nog niet bij jou, mijn pa zit daar niet, maar ja, ik heb zo'n beetje rugby gespeeld. Meer in die forward pak, maar ik heb nog in die backs. Maar zoals ja, mijn broer heeft een beetje rugby gespeeld, maar niet zo goed geweest. Zo gewoon versieren gekregen, maar ja, ik ben dus bij mensen wat lief is van rugby te kijken en zo.
Maar kijk jou, wat ik het gelezen heb was like under 14B, under 16B, then all of a sudden like first team van graad 11 en graad 12, ik moet nou die graden krijgen, hoekom, hoe dat, was dat je toch maar 2 meter lang geraakt en je change alles?
Nee, ik denk dus voor mij was het zo van klein boys afkom, nou speel ik WP junior eens, nou denk ik, oké nee, ik is nou op een level of zo. En toen kom ik aan 14 en nou, dus alles is luxury, je krijgt nou alles wat je wil en nou, dus altijd daarmee gehandeld van nou, ik ben een keer gerelaxed, ik heb geoefend, ik heb doen wat ik moet. En toen was het half onder 15 wat ik nou besef, joh, ik wil rugby spelen en die kan niet zo aangaan als ik zeg maar het wel 40 wat is zo. Toen ik begon na hard werken, mijn broer is iemand wat mij al zo zijn geleerd om hard werk aan te zetten en zo. Ja, ik dan per jaren werk en gelukkig toen kreeg ik een beetje lengte en ik kom in die jump een beetje meer zo. Ja, ik denk daar die jaren week beginnen inzetten en half realize wat ik wil en wat mijn doel is. En wat ik wil bereiken, zo ik denk, hij is waar, zeg maar, die difference in gekomen is.
Ja, maar zeg hoe mij, als jij nu stil zit en je kijkt nou net naar je rugby van primary school, waar je nou is, zou je ooit gedacht dat het was possible, niet possible nie, maar zo vannacht ook
gebeurd? Ja, nee, ik heb met mijn ma gepraat en ik denk zoals, even net die jaar, alle goed die jaar gebeurd, ik nooit gedacht dat een miljoen jaar zal gebeuren. Ik meen, om juniorbox te spelen, ik kijk al van zeg maar laarschool af, kijk ik joh, die juniorbox World Cup en denk ik joh, die mannen scoren zoveel tries en die mannen spelen en die mensen is niet op je high van hun carrières en ik meen ik kon die jaar eigen doen het en even dit om weer individuele te wees, dus iets wat ik nooit gedacht het zou gaan gebeuren. So voor mij is het dus, ik waardeer die gelegenheid wat ik gekregen, die placing wat op mijn pad komt zo.
Ja, wat ik bedoel is van alles aan andere professional spelers praten zal hulle sê ja 2020 not the best year, but I mean for jou was it like under 20 global, I mean hoe dit gebeur so jy, I mean jy het eers rugby gespeel op skool laas jaar.
Voor mij, joh, laatst jaar, so matriekjaar was nog 2020. Toen zat ze zo mee, dus die is mijn jaar om zeg maar Krimwijk te try spelen en dan goals was is aan school zo. En ik meen op hij staat nog niet zo, niemand gaat weet wie ik is en zo. Ik was nog bij zo aan de kant op je low. Zo voor mij was het hij is mijn coming out, ik wil alles doen dat ik gezien kan worden of zo maar contract krijgen. Maar zoals op hij stadium zo op school was het zo voor mij wil ik niet misschien universiteit toe gaan waar ek miskien iets kan gaan leer en dan 'n bietjie rugby speel as ek nou so gelukkig is. En toe verander het en toe eerste lockdown kom, het ons seker 4 games gespeel tot by punt. En toe ek vier games het ek seker die beste rugby gespeel wat ek nog gespeel het tot op by punt. So my coach het dan 'n bietjie konteks gehad.
Thumela majokojokoi.
Ja,
Thola lo bhala. Kainan Muti. Awu sakala udlala mntanam. Ungena kalikene man.
xa uyibeka ekhosheni wena lam kuba lulo lahlobo ukudlala umbhoxo enye into emsebenzelayo uKanan Moody phaa bubude bakhe kuba ukazi ukorobhithi incothukile egadeni lentwana ngoku eza bhola ubuzazibetha ngomlinganiselo nguwo ukwenzela into yokuba aze esiya phambili umntana angabe kufuneka ahlise isantya soze ungafumani into ezibhadleyo zilolu hlobo
Thula
intle kudebut yakho second youngest Springbok ukuba senze idebut enguphetlembu kanene omncinci
Ustendi yena.
France.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the TVG Sports, the live show. Of course, I'm alone today because Dean is not feeling 100% well, but I probably also think he was celebrating too much this weekend. For those of you that don't know, this is a sports show. We chat to people, Paul and Wellington, and celebrate their achievements. And this weekend, we are celebrating Kanan Moody, of course. I also realized this week that I'm probably one of the only people that has interviewed Kanan Moody previously. He was here in November, and that was a pre-recorded video we did in the start, and we're going to upload it to the various platforms so you can get to know Kanan a bit more. But yeah, what an amazing debut for Kanan Moody. I just saw all over the social media, Paul was in the spotlight for Kanan Moody, born and bred here. But it was just such an amazing experience seeing him sing the national anthem, seeing him scoring a try. I think I was out of my seat when he scored the try. I'm sure so many people were as well. So that was a pre-recorded video we did in November. And in there, he mentioned the big dream is to play for the Springboks one day. And look at him 7 months later, representing the country on the biggest stage in the world. So well done, Kanan Moody. You also his try, you also his family celebration, you also him in the cloakroom, downing a drink for the rest of the team. So I don't think I can celebrate enough Kanan Moody. But so let's chat about more sports. So welcome to the show. We've got Kanan Moody. He's of course the topic of conversation. I would have loved to have heard what Dean had to say about Kanan Moody. Of course, he's also a big fan. He won't join us. But thanks for joining. And by the way, I'm alone here, so I'm looking for a few co-hosts. So if you guys want to ask me any questions or you want to join in on the conversation, just mention it, and then our ghost lady can contact you on the messenger. Maybe you can join in with a conversation. But I think first, let's all look at the movers and shakers for the past week. I've got the TV here, and I've got all my movers and shakers from Paul and Wellington. So I'm going to celebrate. So we've got Harvin Kibido. He's been included in the over 40 SA indoor cricket team. Chatted to him last night, and he also said the World Cup is in World Cup, the first tournament is in 2023. Of course, this is a self-funded sport, so he's going to need some assistance from the community to make that dream realize. Then some of our players in Paul and Wellington have been selected or signed provincial contracts from a trick to a provincial contract. So Logan Opperman has signed for the Blue Bulls. He's also big. And then also we had Ben Heidenreich as well, also signed for the Blue Bulls. HP Kruger, he's been on our show before. He was finished third in Belgium. And you all know, they say in Europe, the competition for cycling is crazy. And for him to come third
in Europe is a massive achievement for him. And then our basketball coach, Natalie September, Western Cape Mountaineers women basketball team. They also, she's also celebrated in that extent. Stravino Jacobs, we saw it was nice to see him on the field. He's been very quiet. This week I saw him on the field again. And rugby is back, cricket is back. So everybody's busy with their off-season training, especially rugby. This weekend I went into a rabbit hole looking at Boland rugby, and I, for the first time realized how big Boland rugby is, but we're going to touch on that a bit. Ben Heidenrecht as well, signed for the Blue Bulls, as I mentioned. Also from Paul, he also is an SA player and 18 player. Easton Arendse called up for the Falke Rugby Union. He also currently plays for Roses from Wellington, so we're celebrating him as well. And I mean, I think with all the sport open up now, all the various sports, you guys are keeping me exceptionally busy. I'm inundated with people achieving crazy things. Jamie Cock, he's also been on our show before. He's SA champion. He was first at one stage. He's off to Birmingham to the Commonwealth Karate Championships happening this week. We together were at the Cape Winelands Awards. I'll tell you a bit about my experience of the awards and the surprise that I also have. And congratulations to Jamie, and also good luck. Chatted to him and his mom. His mom has joined him all the way there. And then also we have a special guest today. We're going to speak to Bianca. She's going to tell us a bit about her experience in Malawi. And of course, we also have the head coach. That is Nicolene Martin. She's the head coach of the SA team that was at the Cookska Games. So the Cookska Games is just a African championship of countries, and they were playing in netball, and they won gold. So congratulations to Nicolene Martin and Bianca De Vere. Hopefully Nicolene can tell us a bit. So those were the movers and shakers. And round of applause for you guys. Everybody's really rooting for you and watching you. So of course, normally I chat to Dean about our rugby. Paul Rugby League has come to an end last week. Congratulations to Paul Rangers. They won the first team league, and then of course Young Standards won the second team league. So their matches are completed, but this past weekend they played the Super 8 competition. You can see there the scores. So what happens is, was a Super 8 competition. The Dal was as vibrant as always. All the supporters flocked down, and they are all into the Super 8. And because we have the Rugby Sevens World Cup happening at Greenpoint Stadium, they're not playing this weekend, but they're playing on the 17th of September at the Dal. So our Super 8 winners, Paul Rangers, Young Gardens, Lower Paul, and Young Standards are all into the final. So support the guys. They all going to have award ceremony soon. And Super 8 is looking like a fantastic competition. Some of the guys that have popped up into my news feed over the past week, it's awesome to see Takir Abrams back in it. So they're playing warm-up matches. We had the Sharks in action against the Lions. And then we also had the Stormers up in George playing their warm-up match. Of course, the Stormers played in Outeniqua Park in George. And then Takir Abrams, the Sharks, played against the Lions. And of course, Takir scored a try, so it was super exciting to see him in action. I've got the list of the 33 squad, the 33 men's squad for the various unions, but we're waiting for the teams to pop up. Then we have Johan de Jong. He also played for the Stormers, Johan de Jong and Gordon Masimla. But the reason why Johan de Jong is there is, and Evan Roos as well. Johan de Jong played on Friday, but apparently I heard he got injured, and it looks like it's a serious injury, so he won't be able to travel with the Stormers. I read the coach said that, it doesn't look like he's going to travel with the URC, but we're waiting for, to see what the medical experts are saying. Then this weekend, super exciting, we have Miller du Plessis, Ranford Duisel. For those of you that don't know, they represent the Bucks, the Blitzbokke. They are at Greenpoint Stadium this weekend, the World Cup Sevens. So good luck to them. They just came from LA. Didn't perform as good as they normally do in LA, but back home on home turf with the World Cup 7. So good luck to Muller du Plessis and Renfred Dazel. And then before we get to Bianca, Keegan Peterson is in action. He's for the SA, the test against England. They're playing this week. And for those of you that don't know, we also have the bowling coach, who's Charles Langeveld. He's from Paul. And we have the fielding coach, who is Justin Ontong. He's also from Paul. They're also representing South Africa in England for the test against England starting this week. And then another individual that popped up in my news feed, we had Bjorn Fortuin for the Lions. I saw they launched a new kit. They were also in action last week. So those are all the guys that have been performing over the last week. And we, of course, have a live sports show every Monday where we chat to these individuals. Luckily, now we can do it live stream. But let me chat to you a bit about, I got a super award on Saturday. So on Saturday, I was invited to the Cape Winelands Sports Award as a guest. And it was like rubbing shoulders with the who's who of the local sports stars. I mean, I saw most of the sports stars. There's so many names, so many people's names that I don't want to mention, but there were so many people there. And the award was it was really cool to see the local sports people celebrated and given recognition for their achievements. We all know, someone said a speech that it's amazing how hard the parents work for these kids, for their dreams to become a reality. But also the administrators in the background, they were mentioning all the people in the background that sort out the transport, that sort out the clothes, that sort out the accommodation. And I think it's really awesome to give recognition to those individuals, teachers, parents, administrators. And these are individuals that all have 9-to-5 jobs, and they really have a passion for sport. They really want the youngsters and the youth from ground up to be celebrated. And I was there. I got an award for my contribution I gave to sport. I got the Presidential Award for Sports Journalism. I really didn't even know I'm going to get an award. I thought it was a guess. And while they were reading up about the award, I was still busy eating. And when I heard my name, I looked at my wife and like, okay, I need to just clean up the mouse quickly. And it was really, really cool. So thank you, Cape Wineland Sport. Okay, thank you, Lorenzo Arensa. He was a main convener of it. And it was really, it was something special. It's nice to see what you do actually makes a difference. And I think that's what the Village Guy is all about, to make a positive impact in the community. So those are the sporting highlights that we had. And we, of course, have invited Bianca De Veer to come and chat to us. I just have to find out if she's ready. Will I be able to hear and see her? Hello, Bianca.
Hello. Can you hear me?
We're just waiting. So Bianca was playing netball. Bianca was playing netball in Malawi, representing South Africa. And of course, Bianca doesn't really need any introduction to the netball fraternity or in Paul. She plays at university. I think she plays at Tuks. She's been playing for the SA. She's been in the provincial team. And SA netball has really grown significantly. There's a lot of awareness for it because it just shows what sponsorships do. So I want to chat to her to find out more about her experience in Malawi. It looks like they had a lot of fun. So I'm just waiting to find out how we can chat to her, because the codes are how the wire is going to work. Where's Bianca? What are we going to do? Yes. Okay, so how am I going to see her? Okay, let's see if we can see Bianca. Sorry, I just want to take this away. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna sort out some of the technical. Shouldn't I give you the HDMI cable and then we can see her here, and then we can use the.
Oh,
Sorry,
goodness.
let's speak to Bianca quickly. We can chat too. I don't need the laptop. We can see if we can hear her. Where's this remote? Trying things all the time and. Hello, Bianca.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Adam? How are you
I'm
doing,
on big
madam? Can you hear
screen.
me?
Yes, I can. I can't see you, but I'm on big screen.
Oh, cool, man. Where are you in the world? Still in Malawi?
No, I just got back to Bloemfontein yesterday. Yo, it was a long travel.
So tell me about the experience. Congratulations, first of all. I see you guys really performed well in Malawi. Tell me a bit about the experience and what is the Kuksa? Such a weird tournament, but what is the Kuksa netball tournament all about?
Okay, so first, before we get there, I play for Corpsies because my Corpsy teammates are gonna come for me if I don't correct that, because they will be like, "Oh, you want to go to Tux?"
Oh, sorry, that's our secret. My bad.
Malawi was really good. Like, it was very different from what I've ever experienced. I mean, we've played all over in South Africa, but going to Africa is a different ball game on its own. I definitely learned a lot, and just the team environment. Everyone showed up, and everyone was ready to learn and just play. Malawi was very hot. It was so hot, but it was a good experience and different.
Yeah. So tell me, what is Kuksao? Like, what is that tournament? Because I've never seen it or I've never heard of it before.
What I understand of Kuksai is basically it's like the university platform, but it's all over like Africa. Basically, it's an Africa games. So it's basketball, chess, athletics was there, the netball was there. Volleyball was also there. So it's different sport codes all over Africa that come together and then we play against each other. So if, for example, in South Africa, we have different universities. So they pick a University of South Africa team to represent at the Kuksa. The same with other countries have different universities, and then they pick one team and that team goes and play and represent their country in that different sport code. That's what I understand. I might be wrong, but that's what I understand.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you of course are used to getting chosen for these teams. Like, when someone calls you and say, I mean, like for the provincial teams as well, but when someone calls you and say, "Hey, Bianca, you've been selected to represent South Africa," I mean, like, how does that feel? Because it's like to represent your country is crazy.
I was really nervous leading up to the announcement. I remember a teammate of mine, Sneh, she's also our captain, one of our captains at Kofsies. We were preparing. We were like, if we don't make this team, we need to work hard. Every day we had the privilege of having Carla Pretorius, which is also Carla Mosters, who is a Protea player, who's also in Bloem. So we did sessions with her just to be prepared, because we were like, we need to work hard, because once we get there, we want to be ready. We want to really be like fully invested. So I think preparation wise, we really were doing the most. We didn't know the team yet, and then we found out, and I was jumping. I remember phoning my parents and be like, I made the team.
But where were you at university when they gave you the team sheet?
No, I was at work.
Oh, wow.
I was teaching little grade ones.
Okay, cool. And now, but tell me the experience to Malawi. So, of course, you said very hot, different. It's probably your first time in Malawi as well, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. So,
Yeah.
yeah, how was that experience?
Let's just start with the travel day. We traveled so long. It was insane. I think the travel time was at least 16 hours.
Yes.
Even though it's a straight, we could have taken the straight flight, but we had medical equipment. So we first flew to Ethiopia and then from Ethiopia down to Malawi. Malawi is I think when I got back, I really had to sit down and like recognize how privileged I am, because Malawi is not a developed as South Africa. So different cultures, the people are so kind. Like, I don't know how that man wakes up at 6 a.m. to wake all the netball girls up and still have a smile on his face. I'm like, I'm not a morning person. They are so kind and they're really helpful. So that was definitely an experience, and it was hot, it was humid. We didn't have the best circumstances of the courts, but we made the best of it. We were just so privileged to play against Africa players and stuff. So I think that really just outweighed everything else. And food, I ate a lot of bread. I ate a lot of bread and chicken.
Okay, so which countries did you play against?
We played against Zambia, Zimbabwe, Malawi, and then what's the other? Botswana. It was only 5 teams there.
Yes, I mean that's like a massive achievement. So you got a gold medal, and what else do you get when you win competitions like this? Just a gold medal or what?
If you mean by prizes, we got the gold medal, and then we got a lot of clothing. Like, we were super blessed to have different clothing that we could have. Like, I got 2 kits of like with a flag on, South Africa's flag on, which I'm definitely going to get framed and give a gift to my parents.
Yeah.
And then so a lot of clothing and stuff like that.
Okay, cool. And how does the rest of the year look for you?
We have Varsity Cup coming up, which is super exciting. I think the first round is in 2 weeks, the 17th, I think. So Varsity Cup is coming up. And then after that, I don't know what netball is after.
And of course, your head coach is also from Paul, Nicolene. So is there like a very nice relationship there with the head coach?
It was so nice to have someone from Paul in my team. I was like, yes. I didn't even give Nicolene like time to like ease into it. When I saw the first, I'm like, hi, how are you? What's cooking in Paul? Like, tell me all the details.
Okay, so then after the Varsity Cup, and then you, of course, what's it, school holiday again, or university holiday? Are you coming home or are you staying there?
I am definitely coming home. I'm so excited, but definitely have to first see where my grade 1s are, because I'm teaching them. So it's Varsity Cup, teaching, studying, still doing honors. So it's a lot still, but definitely coming home at the end of the year, spend some time with my family, my parents most of all. My sister, I miss my sister.
Yeah, I mean, you're studying and you're teaching and you're netballing. Where do you find the balance? And I mean, how that must be challenging.
I definitely really am strict with myself with discipline. Even though I struggle, I will make sure that I get my stuff done on time. I don't want to leave things continuously, and then I get to the point where it's a deadline and I didn't do anything. It's really important, the effort that I put into each area. So definitely discipline and planning, a lot of planning, which is weekends studying.
Yeah. Did we watch the rugby this weekend?
I did some bets. Some bets. We were still packing early on Saturday morning, afternoon-ish, when we had to go to the airport. But I watched some bets. I know Mr. Moody scored his try. I know about that.
Madam, I mean, good. Congratulations on the gold medal. I mean, that is pretty cool. So something in your cabinet, and then yeah, I mean, good luck for the Varsity Cup as well. That's super exciting. And then when are we studying? Like, when must you submit? You're doing honors. When are you writing?
Yo, during I think I have a test on the 10th of this month.
Oh,
So definitely studying and really just making sure I study. But the faculty is really inclusive. They understand that some of us are sports students, and they are really like, they are strict. Definitely, a deadline's a deadline, but they also understand when I have to go to a tournament and stuff like that. So, but
Yeah.
further out, it's going good. I know my parents are watching this. They're watching this to make sure that I'm doing my best in the studying.
Yeah, madam. I mean, when I chat to you, it's always a pleasure chatting to you. It's really, really cool. But keep us up to date. What's happening, man?
On what?
Okay, no. Okay, cool. No, I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
I know the question you want to ask me, so I'm just gonna ignore the question.
You must remember, once you become a celebrity, you can't keep back the secrets, eh?
That this will stay a secret. Oh my goodness.
Madam, thanks so much for joining me. It's always fun speaking to you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on your award. Now we have to get your autograph.
Okay, yeah, anytime.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you.
Goodbye. Bye.
So I'm looking there now. Yeah, guys, that was Bianca. As always a pleasure talking to Bianca. So rugby is only on the 17th again. So we're going to be at Al Yosafat. We're going to be at Al Yosafat on the 17th to watch the Super 8 is coming to an end. So we're going to see the champs are there. And then, like I said in the beginning, the Boland Rugby League is, I've gone into this rabbit hole of looking at the Boland Rugby League and all the different leagues and all the different teams. So I know we have a lot of teams from Wellington. There are a few teams in Wellington playing in that league. The Roses is doing exceptionally well in their league. I saw they played Bella Vista this weekend, but they didn't win. But I think they're on top of their league. I don't know. I must still get all my facts straight because I need to find out more information about that league. So hopefully by next week, Monday, I will have someone from the league to come chat to us. Hopefully someone from Roses to tell us more about the team and what the league is all about, but also more facts and snippets about the Boland Rugby League. So that was actually weird not having Dean here next to me speaking about sport. But so if you guys want to watch the Kane and Moody interview, we're going to upload it on Facebook and YouTube. It's pre-recorded, so we did it in November. For those of you might just think that he is in Paul. And I mean, what's fascinating in that interview, he said that his big dream is to become a Springbok, and this weekend it happened with a try. And how awesome was the Xhosa commentary on that try? I mean, I think I'm going to watch all our rugby in Xhosa commentary. It's really, really fascinating. So thanks for joining. And if you have any news or you have anything you want us to discuss, the various sports, give us, send us all the information. So good luck to Keegan Peterson. He's playing this week for the Proteas. And then the Blitzbokke are playing this weekend in Cape Town Stadium. So good luck to Renfred Duisel and Miller du Plessis. And then good luck to Jamie Cock. He's also doing his karate in Birmingham in England. So thanks so much for joining me, and all those for thanking me for my award. I mean, thank you for congratulating me for my award. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. But it's not possible without you guys, because you're the ones that keep the fire in the belly going. So thanks for me joining, and we'll see each other next week, Monday, Same time, same place, 7 p.m. live on Facebook. Thank you guys and goodbye.